So I crashed into like this big puddle and water got all over into it. So as you can see, it was acting weird. Like the steering wheel was like twitching and whatnot. And the ESC was flashing green, and the receiver was actually like flashing red and green repeatedly, and you'll see that coming up in the video. And like it was just turning weird. It was acting really weird. There was a lot of water there's a lot of water on the receiver box because there was no seal. There was no seal on it. Water got into it and it was all flooded. Literally like a little pool of water. I was gonna give away the video. It didn't survive, and I was kidding. Oh crap. Yeah, it's flashing green. I don't know. I didn't know what's wrong with it. So I was trying to show you the inside. You can see it was like red. It's here, there, like red. So I go ahead, get like a screwdriver to take take the receiver out to see what's wrong with it. As you can see, and so I get a screwdriver. The screwdriver that I get didn't work, so I had to go into the house and get another one. As you'll see later on through this little video clip, the only clip that I recorded in voice-overing, but the other clips are like live, or they're like live recording and video. Like that's the audio for the video, but this clip, the audio wasn't like working, so I have to voice over it. But yeah, I go in the house, I get another screwdriver that actually works, and yeah, there's that. I open it up. I don't know what to say. I'm running out of stuff to say. I just say like stuff. Oh yeah, I was driving and I hit a puddle and it's got Okay, yeah, so then I open the thing up with the screwdriver. Oh gosh. Yeah, you just got the wait for the thing. Yeah, but there you go, I opened it. Yeah, like there it is, it's flashing red and green, it wasn't doing that before, but now it's doing that. It was like red, now it's like green and red. It was like all messed up. It was like randomly steering, but I didn't really get to catch that on the camera, but it was doing that. It was just like randomly steering its little tires around. And there it is, like flashing rapidly, very fast, very rapid. And yeah, that was just all messed up. So I got that. I took the sticker off, pried it open, and it surprised me that I was still able to flash, telling me it was like not working or something. The inside of the shell is infested with water. It's just filled with water. But this thing still worked for some reason. This board was just soaked. But it still did like a red-green flashing repeatedly. I don't know if it's gonna survive or not. So I'm gonna try to dry it off as much as possible. Dried everything up as much as possible. Hook it up again, see if it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't have a second camera, so I can't record it. During me trying to dry it off. So I'm just gonna dry it off alone. And let's see if it works. Dry as much water as I possibly can into the creases of these chips and stuff. Trying to get as much water as I possibly can out without having to put it like in rice. I don't think you have to put it in rice. It's so small. Like there's not a lot of moisture on it. So I'm gonna try to dry this out now. So I dried it out as much as I possibly can. It's very, very dry. there's like some small water spots down in the corner, some sand pellets. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and put it back in there. I dried this off as best as possible to line it up with that little indentation for the antenna to slip on through in there. So this board, so you slip it down in there, and this antenna should go through this little hole there to just slip right onto there perfectly, and all it does is just snap on back on. Make sure you fit the little, I only have one hand to do this with. You just have to try to, you have to get in there without bending the pins. You don't want to bend the pins. Let me see if I can, alright, so this, you have to, see if I can get in there to align it. Okay, let me see if I can just break the tape. I broke the tape, and it just goes on top, like kind of like an OtterBox case, and it just snaps. It should snap in. All right, you heard the click. It snapped in. Put the tape back on. Now it's back together. There's like usually a piece of tape there, but I ripped it off and threw it somewhere here. I don't think it really matters. It's like I think it was instructions on how to pair it again. But I already know how to pair it. I already dried this part out as much as I possibly can. So we're gonna go ahead and see if it survives. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there because I don't have one hand. I can't get one hand. Correct. If I plugged it in right, we'll find out if I plugged it in right. So this is the servo. I plugged in the servo into channel 1 and the ESC to channel 2. We'll see that's the correct one. If I find, if it's not the correct one, usually I'll put it upside down just in case, because I have seen this thing literally go full throttle and like reverse. It's not fun. So I just take this, put it back on there like so, like that, just goes on top. If you have the rubber seal, you put the rubber seal on and you put that on top. But I lost my rubber seal, and that's probably why it's filled with water. But if you had the rubber seal, you wouldn't have to do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and screw this no, not the rubber seal. I'm gonna screw this back on. I was unable to find the screw. I don't know where I put it, so I'll just find a different screw to screw it in there. But we'll just see if it works first. So we have it all plugged up, and I'm going to put it upside down in the grass, just in case. I'll put my screwdrivers there. We're gonna take this out to the grass. So it doesn't do anything crazy, because this thing is capable of 41, and I'm not going to run after a 41-mile-an-hour truck and have it crash into something. Okay, because I already probably have to buy another receiver. And those things are not cheap. Alright, so let's turn it on. Alright, so I'm going to flick the controller on. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm going to put this upside down just in case it does anything stupid. Oh, and I fixed it. I fixed my own receiver. Would you look at that? Now I don't have to buy it. Wow. I fixed it. Because those things, not cheap. So thank you for watching this video. Like it and subscribe if you're new.